Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got the Superpower Skull Ship, which is Brainiac's high-tech spacecraft, as well as our standard version of Brainiac. Now there's another set that has a more decorated version of the Skull Ship and a variant of Brainiac. Uh, they're kind of cool, but the Brainiac that comes with that set's really weird looking, and I don't know. It's I think it's the gold label set that they have. I'm not a big fan of it. Uh, but the reason we're even doing this, or reason I'm doing this video, is I was at a Ross, and you can see $3.99. So I just happened to go into a Ross one day and saw that, and I couldn't pass it up. Um, it actually kind of led to a hunt for different stuff from Ross's, and I went to several other locations and picked up uh, the bug for Blue Beetle, which also was $3.99, which was really cool. But then I realized that hey, you haven't bought the Blue Beetle Superpowers figure, so maybe you ought to jump online and try to find that. Yeah, that was not fun. As cheap as I got the vehicle, I think I paid got it probably $30 just to get the Blue Beetle figure, and that was actually the cheapest that I'd found. Because if you go on eBay for that, you're going to spend $50. But anyway, so we got our Skull Ship, we got our Brainiac. Let's take a look at the back of the package here. Seats one figure, Brainiac's high-tech spacecraft, kind of cool. Let's look at the back of the package for Brainiac here, because it's got all the cross-sell art for all the figures that have been released up until this point. So we've got quite a few of these, and I've got some more to do videos on. I've got Kilowog coming. I've got let's see. Well, I've got a Blue Beetle coming, and some of the other figures that I've got coming are not even on this package. So I've got what is it, Metallo? I've got the Riddler. It's a Metallo, Metamorpho, and the Guy Gardner Green Lantern. I want to do a video for him too, because that's a cool figure. So let's get this out of the package. And I should say this is a different setup for me. I'm actually doing this with what I consider like a mobile light booth, so things look different than what they normally do. Hopefully better, but but if they look different than some of my normal videos, that is why. But let's get a little better look at him. Yeah, this I dig this. I dig this version of Brainiac. Now I do have the original Brainiac that came with the original superpowers, the robotic version, and I'll put a picture right here of what he looks like. And that was always a favorite for me with the original line. So yeah, let's get him out of the package real quick. No accessories or anything, so it shouldn't take a second. All right, so here is our Brainiac. The colors pop on this. I do like it. You got a bend at the knee, just a regular articulation, nothing special. His head does turn. Yeah, so I mean, it's cool. Nothing exactly special about the figure. Just that it's a cool addition to your superpowers collection. So as far as the Skull Ship's concerned, and let me get him out of the way for a moment. Let's see what we're gonna have to do to open this. And it's got a piece of tape here. Get some. All right. Ooh. Kind of weird. Cool looking skull face. Yeah, so see, that is what the original figure looks like, and I may have to go grab that figure here in just a minute. I don't know why I didn't think to do it to begin with, but all right, so we got all these little tentacle things to put on there. Now, it didn't come with any instructions to tell you where anything goes, but I'm assuming we're just going to wing it here because they all appear to be about the same. This is kind of weird. All right. Not sure how that's supposed to go on. Okay, so maybe they're not all the same. So let's space them out by sizes. And again, it's $3.99. I can't really complain about anything. But I would like to know how I'm supposed to actually attach these. That would be helpful. So if anybody else has bought this and they're having the same issue, let me know. Sound off in the comments on that. Okay, so that one went there. It almost looks like they're all made to go in one spot. So it's a matter of matching up where they go. It's weird. Yep, that is the case. Each one fits one specific spot. It would have been nice if they would have at least labeled them. But regardless, this is this is a pretty neat little toy. There we go. Very cool. Yeah, check that shit out. That's fun. Let's bring our Brainiac back in. So he doesn't exactly like sit in it or anything, but he does have. There's a peg down there that you can put his foot on, and he just kind of rides in it. Nothing too fancy. Let me lower this down. All right, so bring them across here. Check out the legs. That's great. This is a fun vehicle for this line. In pan nod, or pan homage to that robotic version of Brainiac that has this face. Very nice. The only thing that would make this version better if this would have been all in chrome instead of this silver. But that's what you get. That's gold label version 4. I believe it's got some chrome elements, and I'll put some more pictures up of it. But in the meantime, let's go find our vintage Brainiac figure, and let's have him in here side by side with this. All right, so now we have our vintage Brainiac action figure from the Kenner Superpowers line. And getting a good look at that face, you can see why they went with this design for the ship. Like I was saying, though, I wish this would have been more chrome or metallic, maybe even the bluish look that this one has. But yeah, this is our OG version of Brainiac. Of course, Brainiac's had many forms in the comics and cartoons, many versions of him. But yeah, here we go. This is kind of cool. This is a nice way to have them displays side by side, and I do like you do get the bluish on this on the grid. It does kind of tie in with that a little bit. But yeah, I'm not sure if I showed this earlier, but this does have a pretty cool decal with like a control panel. So for $3.99, this was a great deal, and to have both my Brainiacs from the Kenner Superpowers and McFarlane Superpowers together, along with the Skull Ship. Hey, I dig it. Hey, sound off in the comments. Let me know. Have you picked either of these up, the figure or the Skull Ship? And yeah, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and give the video a like. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.